Okay, so now we are going to actually get into moving into Photoshop, and the first thing I think we need to talk about when it comes to Photoshop is, unlike Lightroom, where it built a catalog and it built an infrastructure or a place to hold all the files, we need to make sure that we have a place for Photoshop documents to live. And you could do this after you start working, but I prefer to just go ahead and get it out of the way at the beginning. So if we navigate to my external hard drive and go into my demo tutor, we go into photo. I went ahead and just made a edit Photoshop, and you would have seen that in a Macintosh OS X setup tutorial video. But I just went ahead and I made a new folder. I either right clicked or I did a Shift Command N to make a new folder, demo work. And inside of here, I'm going to have these different files. I'm going to have these different setups. I like to have a raw file storage, a work in progress, and a final file, but that's just me. So I'm going to go ahead and run those. And there's a couple different ways to get your photographs into Photoshop. You could directly open them from the desktop. You could do a whole host of things. But what I want to show you is just a quick way to sort of move from Lightroom to Photoshop. And the way I like to do this is without editing the picture. So I've maybe got it ranked, but maybe I know I need to do some compositing or some things. I'm not going to do any of my Photoshop, my Lightroom adjustments before I move into Photoshop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just drag the image into Photoshop. And actually what I'm going to recommend is opening up Photoshop before you do this. So just make sure Photoshop is open, it's ready to go. And I'm just going to take an image and drag it into the Photoshop icon in the dock. And you can start to see it spin up, and the camera raw dialog will come up. So we're going to maybe go ahead and get working in Photoshop in camera raw in the next video.